than sadhu sangha. We know some kind of a theory, but when everybody evaluates his own life, then you will have a personal story. How did this happen? How did my mind change to decide that I want to serve Mahaprabhu? Because for you, Mahaprabhu is your home hero. But for us, Mahaprabhu is somebody from a village in Bengal. We didn't even know where's Bengal. Hardly we know where's India. Let alone that the Lord himself appears in that place and goes and touches our heart to that degree that we want to change our life. Of course, maybe one thing is helpful in this regard is that our life is pretty horrible. And because our life in this world is pretty horrible, then therefore we are inclined to change. At least that was my case. So, but I think we should take advantage of this beautiful gathering today to let everybody tell his story. How did Mahaprabhu come into his life? Why do you take an initiation and taking the service of Sri Guru very serious? And then when a little bit more people come, then we start also kirtan, okay? Because this is for us to listen now. So I would ask Goswami Maharaj to be the first to tell the story. I will tell my story last. How did the seed of bhakti enter in you? You can speak in English, no? Or you can speak in Spanish, I translate. Because we want them to understand. Right? This is a way of getting to know each other better also. When you know how Krishna came into your life. And we are neighbors. We are next door neighbors. Him and his brothers have surrounded us. You want to start? You speak Spanish also.
And you want to make a kirtan first.
Huh? Okay, then Madhava can be the first one to say. He has the easiest story because he got it with the mother milk.
Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Guru Shri Gopal Jai. Yes, so by the grace of Supreme Lord, since I was very young, very child, I was able to get in touch to the Krishna's devotees. My parents are devotees, and in that way I got very much inspired on this practice, and it becomes kind of natural. But there is something I noticed that I think could be like the drop of this mercy, what Gurudev was saying, that actually make me somehow try to dedicate more of my life and my time to this practice. And it is that um, I also study some other religions and some other spiritual practices, but I noticed that our our spiritual masters, our Guru Parampara, our Guru Varga, they have gotten something that is so special that make them able to completely surrender to a cause. Like you don't see that in anywhere in the material world. It means you can find a very successful uh, enterpriser making money and everything, but they also get tired, they also get bored, they also need vacations, right? Or you can also see these people who are fighting for the revolution, but at some point they also need a party, they also need to drink some alcohol and just to relax. Uh, but when we see our acharyas, they are dedicated and giving up their wish of having family, their wish of having money, of having position or recognition. They have no free time, they have no personal life, they have not privacy. So how is it possible? Means what is the taste or what is this thing they are getting, that taste they are getting that allows them to do all that? Then I became very interested into find out, take the refuge of our acharyas, and I still don't know what is it, but I see they are still very happy doing what they are doing and very much determined. And when we see what Mahaprabhu has done, it is completely incredible. But for understanding that, we have to look at the history of the theology of the world. And there is no any kind of religion or spiritual path that is completely open to anyone and everyone. There is always like the idea that there is some chosen people, and the ones who are not chosen, then they have to suffer. And the transmission of the religion is always coming with blood and suffering. And God seems to be sometimes selfish and envious somehow. But when we find Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is just completely happy, dancing and singing, and he is so lovely, he is embracing everyone, he doesn't care about anything. He even find out like the escape from the Vedas, because according to the Vedas, only Brahmins can practice religion. According to the Vedas, we will not be able even to be here or to do anything here. But Mahaprabhu finds out the way of make Krishna and Krishna Prema available for everyone. And that's incredibly amazing for the theology of the religion, and by the dedication and love of our Guru Parampara, our Guru Varga, Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta, Prabhupada Bhaktivedanta, and all our preceptors. Krishna's consciousness has reached all the world in only 540 years, which is amazing. Any other religion has spread in that speed before, and any other religion have done it without dropping any blood. Everyone else is coming with this sword or a gun and saying, either you accept my God or I kill you. This is not the case of Mahaprabhu. So I feel so much amazed, and when I meet great devotees, our acharyas, I see they have no any kind of tendency of the extinction or the sectarianism or fanatism, and they are very like Mahaprabhu, Mahavadanyaya, very caritative to everyone. That's where I think, okay, this sounds like the real love we are looking for. And even if I am not qualified, then I can also take that love. That's good enough for me. So yeah, I think that's what I feel about this topic. Thank you.
Arjuna, you would like to tell your story? Tell your story how the Mahabharata came to you.
विष्णु पताय कृष्णा कृष्णाय वृतये श्रीमती भक्ति वैभाव गोस्वामी गौरवाणी प्रचलाय कृष्ण संकल्पन लोके कृष्ण शक्ति पंचकल्पतरुश्च विप्रसन्नुदेव च Well, we are fortunate to, the highest fortune we can attain is to be in the association with sadhus. So already in 1974 I came the first time in contact with disciples of Srila Prabhupada. And then in 1976 I was invited to visit Srila Prabhupada at Schloss Wettershof in Germany. But I was still quite young and didn't take the initiative to go there. I only met a little later the devotees more intensely, and well, Srila Prabhupada's mercy touched me nevertheless. That much that even in the beginning I didn't realize that he has left. I heard he left, but he was so much present that I could not really believe he has left. So, the association with sadhus is sadhaka and sadhya. It is our way to success, and it is success in itself. So that's why we should pray always for the Sangha of sadhus. Gaura Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol.
So I went first time in Helsinki in Finland with one friend of mine to for a Sunday feast. And there was a lecture from Bhagavad Gita. And I guess Maharaj was speaking about how the soul is embodied and the body is changing from childhood to youth to old age, and then at the moment of death we get a new body. And this was so fascinating for me because I was very interested about this. I was looking for, like in books, Indian philosophy, karma and reincarnation. So I was very fascinated about this. And I was also vegetarian at that time, although my parents were not. So I was quite young still, 17 years. And because of animals, I didn't want to eat dead animals, so I became vegetarian. And also the food was fascinating. They had such nice prasadam, so I immediately they made some cooking courses, so I take my name and number that I can come there for cooking. And so gradually by cooking for Krishna there in the temple with the devotees, I learned more philosophy, and yes, then I broke up with school and moved to the temple. That was the only thing that made sense at that time. So that's my story. Hare Krishna.
And now she's a Sita Mayapur Keep
Jai, Jai, Jai. Now, Sarashiva, tell your story. Little loud.
My story was very well because in that times I wasn't a drummer. So rather than that times of the rock and the punk. And at that times we were searching for the truth. We were friends searching for the philosophy and searching for the different knowledge to understand the world, to understand the creation and some of the mysteries of the universe. And we were searchers of that the truth. And one day we experienced that others ways in the knowledge. We're going to in a mountain in the night, in a very beautiful night, with full of stars, the sky full of stars. And we touched by the hands in a circle. We are in four friends. And we asked to the stars and to the universe. In that moment, we don't know nothing about Krishna or Mahaprabhu. And we asked for the truth to the universe, to the stars. We pray, make a little pray, and we say, oh, please, intelligence, universal intelligence, please. We know that you are there, you are listening us, you are listening us. And we want to know you, we understand you, we know that you exist, you are there, you are listening, and we want to know something about you. And in that moment, a beautiful current of wind crossed us, and with the skin, I don't say in English, and the skin start to and the body stand up the hair of the skin. And wow, it was very mystic night. And we go, it was late, so we go everybody to this house. And when I arrived to my house, I'm finding my book in my bed and a book of Srila Prabhupada. It was was amazing that I finding the book, exactly the book was it's a journey to other planets of Srila Prabhupada. So when I find this book in my bed, like this was magically. So I take it from my hand. We understand that the answers because in the cover of the book is the Dhammatari Lord, no? Lord Dhammatari. And we say, if we're talking about planets, that's one of the topic of the many conversation with my friends about the aliens, about the planets, about the space. So wow, I don't sleep. I read that book in that night completely, and I finish in the night. I don't sleep. I finish and I don't know. I find in the morning. Wow, the Srila Prabhupada blow my head with all this knowledge, no? And I understand that we never goes to search in the India, lost one. Because we are searching in any others found things of knowledge in the Islam and the Christianism, black magic also in many ways. And nothing satisfied us in that. But like Srila Prabhupada in this book, he invited us to search the devotees to read the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavatam. So in that morning, I spoke with my friends and I said, no, look, that night I invited this book in my bed. They said, wow, and from that moment, we started to go to the temple in my city. I was very lucky that my city wasn't a temple, in a program. And we started to go to every morning at 4 a.m. in the morning to make more Gulati for 1 to 2 months every day. And they say, no, don't come to live here because I don't want to start to open the door every morning because I have to go downstairs to open the door, so I tired. Let's say that the president of that moment of the temple. That's my story was very special. The approach with Krishna consciousness.
Very nice. Very sweet story. Now, please, Sanatan, you have to tell your story.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Loud,
Hare
loud.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I know Krishna consciousness because when I was a child, my father always told me too many things about my attitude, about the attitude of other persons, and he always told me how to turn my attitude better, just seeing other people, and also he showed me always how to take care of my sister, of my friends, of my mother. But all of these things was because he knows Krishna, and also he knows Gurudev, and also Gurudev knows the Guru Parampara, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and that's my history. Thank you.
Now, Chitari, tell your story.
Hare Krishna. Auto Bharat. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. I am Chitta Hari. I am happy to all our devotees here. Gurudeva also here. Actually, I born in Mayapur. Like a long time ago, and stay here. And then my Gurudeva is Bhakti Maharaj. Then I saw so many, all our Guru brothers, Bhakti Saraswati brothers. My brother also, my younger brother, he is here, Satinandan. He also here, he also disciple of Bhakti Maharaj. So I am happy become a devotee, but that time I am very small. I am 5 years old. When my brother sitting here, told me to come to temple and stay with like a devotees, so I become a devotees. That's my life after I am here, like almost 50 years. Then in between I go to few countries like Malaysia, Singapore, then I go to Mexico, and I finishing in USA. So right now I'm in Mayapur. I want to stay here and serve to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also and all our devotees. So that's my aim right now, nothing else. I make whatever need money, Krishna give to me. But I am very pleasure to Gurudeva because he helped me all are this my back. Whatever I am right now, I invite all our devotees, you guys, all are invite, all are mercy from him. That's I have to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Jai Srila Gurudeva ki.
Everybody's telling how Krishna come to him in his life.
Jai Guru. Now my story is very simple. By your grace I came to Krishna consciousness. Where is the lamp? Under the lamp is a dark. I'm Dhambasi, but still I'm not able to say I'm devotee. But when I see all the foreigners, I mean, on the side of ocean, they came here and chant Mahamantra and really dancing with a great ecstasy. So that is inspired me. Well, that is not very simple, that is very cheap. That is, have to understand what is that and try to understand that what is the really the essence of the holy name. So, yeah, that is my experience. So, when the holy Gaur Purnima time coming, all of world devotees here, then I get charged when I my in church. My battery is then became too low. That is have to understand, have to chant the holy name, or what is our Gaura philosophy, what is the Siddhanta. So please, I always say to all the devotees, Gurudev, I can really one day can understand really Gaura philosophy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Gurudev.
Lord Goswami.
Jai Srila Prabhupada. Srila Guru Maharaj. Jai. When they're looking for Sri Spring I listen about the Spring is no word. Spring only playing about. It's very interesting because when you search for the Spring the Western society only explains that the Spring is very difficult situation, working. But when I listen that the Spring no work, only play the flute is very interesting, very important. And this Supreme Lord have the 8 large Lord. This is very interesting. The Supreme Lord no is necessary for him. The war and business, because he's the Supreme Lord. It's naturally the Supreme Lord. This is, I know one person that had many money, and this person have cloth very simple. This person teach me that this is very important, natural. This is very simple. Not necessarily show what is the great, the Supreme Lord. This is very important for me because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you know, he started the mission here in Mayapur, in middle of the another population. This is very important because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu developed one mission and until today. After Srila Prabhupada coming for Western, or give the opportunity to understand what is the very important. I know the devotees in 1991 in South America, and in this moment understand that, wow, this is the opportunity. They serve really 24 hours different. The another religions they serve the Supreme Lord only in the what is the name in the Misa, only service, no more. But only in India is possible to understand the Supreme Lord and serve 24 hours. It's very important. Understand this. And now I stay here in Mayapur living for contribute this service, this opportunity. Many people coming for the Western for rendering service. This is very, very special to know this person. I am very grateful when many people help me to search and found this special contribution to the truth. I wait that you are looking the Supreme Lord and your life may many rich. Thank you. Yes.
Namo Vishnu Vadai Krishna Vistai Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavati Paskati Adijatarini Vachakadvatarubhyas Chakri Prasindhubhe Vachapatitanam Pavani Vyo Vaishnavi Namo Namaha. So here Chitahari Prabhu and Vishnu Prabhu, they know our struggle we have experienced here in Purangat, Mayapur Ghat. It is a long story. But end of the story, we are still here. And that is the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The history of Srila Prabhupada coming here, amazing. Everything he did was so amazing. and how Srila Prabhupada enriched the local Brijvasis or the Dhamvasis by bringing them into the world as preachers, as pujaris, as cooks, as cultivating the lands, in so many ways. I think Srila Prabhupada will stay in the mind of the Mayapur community forever. He's the outstanding personality. To answer the same question I asked you, how this touched me, I can actually say it's the Mahamantra which did the job. Because I started chanting the Mahamantra without any idea what it meant. But I heard it and it was like an earworm. It stayed in my head and it went on, ding, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama. I didn't know that Krishna is God. I didn't know that God has a form. I only liked it. As a matter of fact, if you hear the first time I heard the mantra was in the musical Hair. And that's actually very offensive. Because they're chanting Hare Krishna, and later they chant Marijuana, Marijuana. But I didn't listen to this Marijuana, I only heard the Hare Krishna. That other part never reached me. That I found out years later. They were also chanting Marijuana. So, I heard that mantra, and ever since, everything to do with the mantra was attracting me. So I had to find out the devotees. And I found out, and then I met Srila Prabhupada in Paris, 1972. Yeah. What? Yes, 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 you should. Take a mic.
মহারাজ যেটা বলবেন সেটা চেষ্টা করব বলার জন্য, মোটামুটি সবার বুঝার জন্য আর কি। তার জন্য নাহলে সবাই তোমরা বুঝতে পারছো না মহারাজ কী বলছে। আমরা তো বুঝতে পেরেছি, অনেকে বুঝতে পারছে এখানে। তো সবার জন্য এটা বাংলাতে আমি বলবো, ঠিক আছে? হরি বল।
You don't remember what I said? Say something, what you heard. Yes, I was attracted by Maharaj. And of course later I also read Bhagavad Gita.
প্রথমে উনি হচ্ছে মহামন্ত্র শুনেছিলেন, তখন মহামন্ত্র শুনে মনে করতেছিলেন যে এটা মহামন্ত্র নাকি সেই বলে না গেজা গেজা গেজা, মানে গেজার যে একটা ভাব বিদুষটা আছে, হিপি হিপি আছে, গেজা গেজা আছে। তো ওই সব জিনিসগুলো উনি তখন মনে করতেন যে হরিনাম মনে হরিবটে কিছু। এরপরে উনি যখন ভগবত গীতা পড়েছেন তখন জানতে পেরেছেন যে না, ভগবত গীতায় মধ্যে যেটা লেখা যেটা বলছে সেটা আলাদা একদম। তখন ওনার মধ্যে ওই জ্ঞানটা এসেছে।
And I also want to thank you, Chitahari, Vishnu family and many others, that you have accepted me in your village.
হরে কৃষ্ণ। মহারাজ বলছেন যে এখানে আমাদের যত ভক্তরা আছেন, যেরকম আমাদের বিষ্ণু প্রভু আছেন, আমি আছি, আমাদের অশোক প্রভু আছেন, আরও সবাই যারা আছেন ভক্ত সবাই এখন টুকটাক এখানে হয়ে গেছে। তার জন্য উনি তাদের খুব খুশি যে এখানে অনেক ভক্ত ফ্যামিলি হয়েছে। এটা অবশ্য সত্য কথা, 50 বছর আগেও এটা ছিল না, এটা আমি জানি।
It feels very good to belong to a Bengali Vaishnava village.
উনি বলছেন যে বাঙালিদের হচ্ছে যে গ্রাম, সেই গ্রামে আসতে উনি মানে খুবই ভয় নির্ভয় হয়ে এখানে আসতে পারছেন।
And Srila Prabhupada, he loves everybody in this village, in this area.
প্রভুপাদও এখানে বাস করতেন, আমরা সবাই জানি, সেটা হলো আমাদের ইস্কন মন্দির। ছোট থেকে আমরা সবাই পরিচিত এসি ভক্তিবিনোদ স্বামী প্রভুপাদকে। তো
Like Prabhupada said, he wanted nobody go hungry 10 kilometers around his temple.
প্রভুপাদ বলেছিলেন যে এখান থেকে 10 কিলোমিটারের মধ্যে কেউ যেন ক্ষুধার্ত থাকে না, সবাই যেন কিছু না কিছু খেতে পান, প্রসাদ হিসাবে হোক, যাই হোক, যে কোনো খাবার যেতে খেতে পারে।
Actually, in that time, many years ago, Prabhupada had us collect for the first Prasadam pavilion in ISKCON.
প্রভুপাদ অবশ্য সেই সময় প্রথমেই হচ্ছে গ্রামে গ্রামে প্রসাদ বিতরণের একটা ই করেছিল। আমরাও জানতাম 40,000 প্রসাদ বিতরণ হতো আগে মায়াপুরে প্রতিদিন।
And then later there was even some problem in Germany because the government was objecting to us collecting for India.
উনি বলছেন যে উনি জার্মানিতে যখন কালেকশন করেছিলেন এই ফুড ফর লাইফ, মানে সবার জন্য যে প্রসাদ দেবেন, সেটা পরে ওখান করার যে গভর্নমেন্ট হচ্ছে এই করেছিল, কি বলে মানে ওটাকে অবজেকশন করেছিল, মানে বাধা দিয়েছিল যে তোমরা এখানে কালেকশন করে ইন্ডিয়ার নিজের খাওয়াতে পারবে না কাউকে।
And I also want to thank my sannyas and shiksha guru Srila Bhakti Rakhaksida Deva Goswami Maharaj.
উনি বলতেছেন শ্রীধর মহারাজ আছেন, ওনার মন্দির হচ্ছে নবদ্বীপে, উনি হচ্ছে ওনার শিক্ষা গুরু, ওনাকে উনি ধন্যবাদ বলছেন।
Because he accepted us in the Gaudiya Math family.
উনি অলসো গৌড় মঠের আছে একজন হচ্ছে ফ্যামিলির মধ্যে ওনারাও আছেন, উনিও আছেন আর কি শ্রীধর মহারাজ।
And undiscriminately, he allowed us to feel that we belong to Lord Chaitanya's plan.
এটা হচ্ছে চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুর যে ইচ্ছা ছিল, সেটাকে সবাই মিলে এটাকে কার্যকারী করেছে।
Then I also want to offer my obeisance to my Shiksha Guru Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj.
উনি বলছে ওনার শিক্ষা গুরু ভক্তিপ্রমোদ পুরি গোস্বামী মহারাজ গোপীনাথ গৌড় মঠের যিনি হচ্ছে আচার্য ছিলেন, সেটা আমরা সবাই জানি। এখানে আমাদের পিছনে গোপীনাথ গৌড় মঠের ওনাকে উনি হচ্ছে ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপন করতে চাচ্ছেন।
He was so kind that he gifted us with your Gurudev's mat.
উনি হচ্ছে এত দয়ালু ছিলেন যে আমাদের মন্দির যেটা ভক্ততা আশ্রম আর থেকে এখন জগন্নাথ মন্দির হয়ে গেছে, ওটাও ওনাকে দিয়ে দিয়েছিলেন।
Because at that time there was nobody looking after that mat.
ওই মন্দিরে দেখাশোনা করার জন্য কেউ ছিল না। আমি চলে আসার পরে মন্দিরে একজন প্রভু এসেছিলেন, সবাই জানেন তাকে, তার কেউ ছিল না।
And Srila Puri Maharaj was requested to help, so he asked me, please you take charge of Bhakti Shoda Ashram, Samadhi Mandir and temple.
পুরী মহারাজ ওনাকে বলেছিলেন যে আপনি হচ্ছে এই মন্দিরটা নিয়ে এটাকে দেখাশোনা করুন আর হচ্ছে ওটাকে কি বলে পরিচালনা করুন, কেন ওইখানে তখন দেখাশোনা করার কেউ ছিল না।
So then I became really member of the village.
তখন উনি হচ্ছে এই গ্রামের জন্য আরো হচ্ছে অনেক কিছু করার চেষ্টা করেছিলেন, এখনো করছেন, এটা ওটা করার চেষ্টা করছেন।
Then we also connected with Chandrasekhar.
তারপরে উনি চন্দ্রশেখর যে প্রভু আছেন ওনার সঙ্গে যোগাযোগ ওনার সঙ্গে হয়।
So what the final conclusion is that Lord Chaitanya, he appeared in Antardweep, and this whole Mayapur, they are all his beloved devotees he has brought here.
তো চৈতন্য মহাপুর যে সবাই ভক্তদের যে এই কি বলে ভক্তদের ভালোবাসা সেটাকে সময় কত সারা বিশ্বের থেকে লোক এসে এখানে আছে।
Just like when Srila Prabhupada went to the West, there were many people that were already positioned by Krishna there. He just had to go and pick them up.
চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুর হচ্ছে বাণী প্রচার করার জন্য ভক্তি সিদ্ধান্ত স্বামী প্রভুপাদের আদেশ পালন করার জন্য শ্রী ভক্তি সিদ্ধান্ত স্বামী প্রভুপাদ বিদেশে দিকে প্রচার করেছিলেন। সেই প্রচারে কতজন ভক্ত হয়েছেন সেই ব্যাপারে মহাপ্রভু বলছেন।
So the divine plan is going beyond our head.
তো সবকিছু এটা একটা স্বর্ণ যুগের মতন পরিচয় হয়েছিল।
You agree with me?
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay, then we should have some kirtan now.
তো আর কি প্রবচন হবে না এখানে শেষ, আরো লাগবে।
But I want the children to dance.
উনি এখন বাচ্চাকে নাচাতে যাচ্ছে, তারপরে ওই জন্য এখন আর যাচ্ছেন না।
Yes, I want to see them dancing.
ওকে, ড্যান্স করো চলো।
Can you dance?
তোমরা নাচবে?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Nitai Gaur Jai. Srila Prabhupada Shakti Avesh Avatar ki Jai. Srila Krishna Maharaj ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Mayapur Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Mayapur Vasis ki Jai. Oh, that dancing so nice. Very beautiful. Tell them.
তোমরা ভালো নাচেছো তার জন্য মহারাজ খুশি মন She is my son, the daughter. She also daughter of his
Very good dancer.
son and loyal brother.
So, now, 6:30, what's your order now? For singing? Huh? Jhanavi. Mandir ki Jai. Guru Varga ki Jai. Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha ki Jai. All the dancers ki Jai. Very beautiful dancers. Jai. Chitahari Prabhu ki Jai. Huh?